All right, doing a test for Civilization 5, one of my favorite games of all time. I've been trying to test my system for live streaming games, and I had a whole bunch of problems yesterday. Let me see how this audio sounds on my phone. Live streaming game. Oh, it sounds good. All right, I turned the audio off for the actual game. That's really not necessary, at least right now. It's not necessary. So let me go ahead and start. Actually, I have a game that I set up. I'm going to be Sejong, Korea, Scholars of the Jade Hall. I could change. That's fine. Okay, so my difficulty setting is set at Prince, which is like the average one, normal difficulty. I got a random map size, random map type, quick. And then I'm going to go, let me switch this. I'm going to go with, actually, no, I'm going to stay with what I have. We're going to go with Korea. All right. Just check this. Okay. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all times. It's like, you build cities and then you can go to war with people. You can build relationships with other civilizations. And this right here is a settler. In fact, let me take well, I guess I can leave it on here. You really can't see it that well because of the overlay. But this is the settler right here. I'm going to go ahead and found my city right here. I'm going to take my warrior up here. Okay, so I'm on an island, so there's no need to get any scouts or workers, at least yet. I'm going to go with building a monument. That helps me to build culture, which is very important. The science that I'm researching right now is pottery. Okay. All right, let's go. You have this game, Mojo? Yeah, this is my favorite. Well, let me tell you, this is my favorite game. It is. Yes, yeah. Listen. I've worked on the audio all like last night. I was working on it, getting it all fixed. I did watch a couple of tutorials. I wasn't planning on playing this game. I was planning on playing like retro games, but I figured out why don't I test the system and see if I could run this while I'm live streaming too. So it looks like it's going fine right now. But this is my favorite game. I've spent way too much time playing this game, and it's a kickback, relax kind of game. It's turn-based. So while I take a turn, there's other civilizations that take a turn. There's also barbarians that will take turns if you have that option listed there. And right now, if you can see right here, we're researching. We're researching pottery up here, and then what we're building right now is a monument, and that gives us culture. I'm real big on culture while I play this game. Culture and religion. I tend not to be too violent. I try to stay away from war as much as possible. Since sometimes these other civilizations, they're kind of warmonger. You got to deal with them. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Oh, this is in your jam? She like I ain't playing no games. Yeah, I'm just testing the system. I plan on doing some retro gaming in the future. Yeah, today's my birthday. I'm waiting for the other kids to get home, and then we're gonna go and get some treats and stuff. And I think tomorrow we plan on going out to eat earlier part of the day. Okay, so let me see where I'm at here. Okay, so I'm researching calendar, which is I can construct a plantation, a stoneworks, and a Stonehenge, which gives me religion. I always start off with that one. And I can go on over here. I can build a shrine, a library, or a granary, which granary will help me to build more people. Library give me more science, and shrine to give me more cookies. No, shrine will give me more religion. I'm gonna go with. I want to build that library too. Let's go with a worker. I'm gonna go with a worker. That way we can get started with building things up in my city. All right. Yeah, so this is an island, so there's not going to be much space to build a lot of cities. And really, I probably would just go with one. And then hopefully, okay, here's Gandhi. Okay, so India's over here. Yeah, so it looks like this map is basically a whole bunch of, okay, so this is social policies. I always go with tradition. Sometimes I go with liberty. I start with tradition. And I start with that. All right. And it looks like I still have 8 more turns before I get a worker. So that's going to be a while. How's it going, lady? Thank you so much. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes too. We'll be doing a little birthday celebration later on too. Okay. How's it going, Tate? Thanks for being here. Just don't build one of those schools with no heat. I know that's right, Emily. I'm about to build me some schools. What's up, Tate? Tate up here looking like Warren G. Let me stop playing. Tate over here looking like Warren G. I thought that was Warren G for a second. All right. I'm just messing with you, man. Okay, so I researched calendar, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm on vacation until Wednesday, so it's all good. I still have assignments and stuff. I'm on task. I wanted to work ahead, but that ain't happening. Me and my wife be staying up late watching movies and stuff, and then I end up waking up really late. But it's okay. All right, so here's where I'm at with the research technology tree. I'm gonna go with. I really should get going with the. Well, I'm gonna need mining to get this gold up over here. So let's go ahead with the mining. And there's nothing else I can really do over here with this warrior because basically we're landlocked until I research the technology that allows me to cross the ocean. All right. Okay, so we're just waiting right now. I'm going to move him over here. Yeah, Lenintendo. Yeah, how's it going, Alicia? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, you still counting down. Go ahead and do. If you feel like you have to do it, go right on ahead. Thank you so much. Ever since the podcast, I appreciate that. Yep. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit this right here. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on one second. Let me get myself off of here. So if I just want them to just stay still and I don't have to keep messing with him, I can put alert and he'll just stay right there. That way I don't have to go back to him each time. And then now I got a worker. I have my first worker. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start get this worker working over here. And I'm going to go ahead and start seeing if I can get this wonder right here. Okay. It'll give me 3+ science plus a great scientist point. I'm going to go ahead and try for that. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change what my city focuses on. Okay, so now I can mine. So now I can get this gold up over here. We need them ducats. So watch what I do right here. I'm going to go up here, citizen management. I'm going to focus on production. And what that does is my workers, they'll focus on producing in the city, which brings the amount of turns it's going to take to get the great library down to 15. Okay, mind you, other civilizations can be working on this at the same time, so it's like kind of like a race to see who can get it done first. All right. Okay. So I just got enough. If you look up here, it says 40 out of 40. So this is my culture. Every time you get, whatever this number is over here on the right, once you get that number, you can go ahead and adopt a new policy. And I'm gonna go with. Let's go with well. There's really no need for it right now. Let's go with, we're going to just continue with the tradition. Okay, this gives me range strength for my city. So if I'm ever attacked, I have more defensive power. All right. Still waiting. Okay, next turn, I have it on auto turn when there's nothing to do. Okay, so now I have a wine plantation right here. It's giving me 1 food and 1 production and 3 gold per turn. I'm gonna go for this gold up here. Get me some money. Okay, 1 turn to get the selling. Okay, I got the selling, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine this over here. It's gonna give me 1 production. And I can now, I now have the technology where I could probably build let's go with the workboat. Because see, I want to go ahead and, you know what I need to do? I really need to focus on, see if I can get this. I got to see if I can get this, this great library. All right, so let's go with masonry. It'll take a little while. Yeah, I turned the music off and the sound effects for this game. I really don't think it's necessary. And then the music on this game is kind of operatic, so it kind of gets annoying after a while. It's not that it's bad, it's just it repeats over and over again. All right, so I got the gold. So if you look up here now, I have +3 gold. All right, let's go on over here. I'm going to go ahead and get this other plantation going here. This is for wine. So I guess there's grapes to start, and they turn it into wine. The more of these you get, like resources, the happier people are. I'm at 11 right now with happiness, which is good. Okay, he wants to accept this, my embassy. I'll accept his. Now I can see his city. That 12 up there, that is his defense, and he has 4. It's not 4 people, but it's like that's how the population is ranked as 4. Okay, mine is ranked as 3, and I have 11 defense. So he's actually doing a little bit better than I am, at least right now. All right, since this is it's an island, I'm going to go ahead and research optics because that allows me to cross the ocean, and I can go for a great lighthouse. Okay, so we're going to go for that too. All right, so it looks like they're done with that. Now I'm going to go over let's go for this tile right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some production out of that tile. All right, I'm going to go ahead and continue with this particular tradition policy track because I really don't need the honor, which is the defense. I don't really need that right now, and the piety, I don't really need that right now either. I mean, if I actually built some religious buildings, then it'd be good to go for that, but I'm not building those yet. All right, so I get one free technology and also have a great library that I've created. It's a wonder. You can only one player in a game can produce that at a time. Or not at a time, but only one player can produce that in a game. Other players can work on it, but whoever gets it done first, they get it. All right, so let me go ahead and choose a free technology. I'm going to go with the philosophy because that way I can build a national college. I'll try to focus on education and science as much as possible. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get some of this shrine going on here. I'm going to do animal husbandry because that'll lead to trapping, and that way I can get this particular tile up here that has some animals up here. All right, there's the animal husbandry. Now I'm going to go for trapping. Yeah, so it looks like it's working. Everything, you guys can hear my audio and everything? Yeah, as long as it's working, that's good because I can probably play other games too, more advanced games than the retro stuff. I'm going to go for Stonehenge. That way I can get me some religion going on. All right, so this gives me 3 more production points. Okay, so when I mine over here, gives me 3 more production points. This gives me 3. That means that my city is more productive, and then whatever I'm building, it takes less time to build it. All right. Okay, I got trapping now. So I can go up here, and I'm going to go ahead and get this resource up here. All right, let's go with the drama and poetry because that'll help with the culture. Right now, I'm at +7. All right, let's go ahead and get this. We're going to construct the camp right here, give me more production. Yeah, this is just more of a strategy game. It's not Age of Empires. This is Civilization 5. There's a Civilization 6. I actually have it, but I didn't like that game. I like 5 a lot better. I don't know if it's Revolution. I don't know which version I have exactly. I can't even remember. Yeah, I haven't played Age of Empires, but it's similar to Civ. What are games like this called? World of Warcraft and Firefoxes. They're real-time strategy games. And I think they call them 4x4 or something like that. I can't remember. NP? Okay, cool. All right. Let me go ahead and do construct a farm. That way we get more food going on in the city, which will help to grow my population. I'm at 3. Delhi over here in India, they're at 6 and they're at 14 defense. So they're actually still doing quite better than I'm doing, a lot better than I am actually. All right, so that's that. I still have 3 more turns to get where I can get the, I always try to go for the Parthenon. Okay, there's nothing else I can do because I don't think I can do anything on this tile because I don't have the technology to do it. Okay, so now I have Stonehenge. That gives me +5 faith and a great engineer point. So the great engineer points, the more points you get for engineers or for scientists, then you get a great engineer or scientist that actually appear in your city, and you can use them in different ways. All right, so at this point, I want to, since this is an island, I'm going to go for the Great Lighthouse. It's a little early for that, but I'm going to assume that Delhi over here, that's what they're trying to build, and I want to see if I can get that because that'll help once I have ships and stuff. It'll put me in an advantage position. Okay, I'm not going to even worry about it. Well, I could go for piety, but I'm going to try to go ahead and finish up with this tradition track. That way I won't have to worry about it anymore. So I'm going to go do landed elite, 10% growth and +2 food in the capital. That'll help my city to grow faster. All right, now I get to found a pantheon. This happens after you reach a certain level of culture. Let's see. I'm going to go with 30% increase in city range combat. That'll give me more defensive power so that if I'm ever attacked, I can defend my city a lot better. I usually go between that or being able to build. Also, okay, so it looks like there's quite a few other players. It's not just Delhi. And it's AI, so it's not another human being. All right, let's go with archery. Dang, somebody just got the lighthouse, y'all. All right. Well, I worked on it. At least I got 17 gold from it up there, but someone got it before I did. But that's okay. I'm gonna continue. Let's go with. Do I want the mausoleum? No, I don't need that. Let's see. I'm gonna go for National College, followed by the Parthenon, followed by the Oracle. All right. I always try to focus on culture and science. Okay, so this is another player. This is Enrico Dandolo the Pius of Venice. And I'll accept his embassy. That way I can see where he's at in the game. Okay, so he's down here over on this side of the map. He's at 13 and 6 population. He's actually doing better than I am too. Okay, and then here is his scout right here. That's why we're able to communicate. That's okay. I'll get caught up. This takes a little bit of a time. Let's go with bronze working. I used to play StarCraft a long time ago. I don't even know if they still have new versions of it, but long time ago, yeah, I used to play StarCraft. Yeah, that was one of the early games. Who says you're too old for video? I know that's right. I usually play this game like if I'm working on assignments or whatever, and I need to take a break and eat. You know, or snack. I'll put this game on and snack for a little while just to get myself reset. And it's chill too. Like I just did my turn because it's turn based, and now I just sit here and I wait. You know. All right, so I'm going to go up here because I can work this forest, grassland, hill. All right, now I'm going to go for the Parthenon, and then I'm going to go for the Oracle. Parthenon gives you a lot of culture. All right, they're just asking for wine, and that's a refuse. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, buddy. I have my own civilization I got to take care of. How you going to ask for wine talking about you need help? Okay, I need help. Can you send me some wine? How's it going, Lakia? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go for a production on this one. Okay, someone just built the Temple of Artemis, which gives them more food production, and their city grows 10% quicker. Sometimes I go for that, but I rarely do. That's not really something I really focus on. I mainly focus on science buildings, and I try to get as much culture going on early on in the game because that helps out later on. All right, so did I get... Yeah, okay, so I got the Stonehenge already. So what I'm going to do, that means that I can really maximize on the religion part. So I'm going to go ahead and start researching theology. All right, he wants to trade some iron for some wine. I'm going to say no because I don't need iron right now. Yeah, my computer's really working too. Can you guys hear it with a fan? Let me know. I was thinking about, giving all of my music equipment and stuff in this computer to my sons, putting it in one of their rooms, and then they can use it because all my 3 sons, they produce music. I got like really good quality equipment too. But I was thinking about giving them the equipment and then getting myself a different computer because I only have one other class left, you know. So I figure after that I'm talking about in college. I only have one other class left. And that way they can work on music whenever they want to. I can use it too whenever I need to, but I just have not had the time. I've been so busy with school and work. And then get another computer, but that's more geared towards gaming, whereas this computer is more for like production and stuff. All right, so it looks like I'm going to get the Parthenon right here. There it is. Yep. So I'm doing good with the culture already. Okay, so I'm to get to the next level of culture, it's 170 culture points, and I'm getting 15 culture per turn. So it's roughly about 10, let's say 11 turns to get the next level, which is good. If anything around 10, if you get below 10, then you're really doing good. Culture turns to get the next culture. Okay, I'm going to go for Oracle next, because that'll give me more culture and it'll give me a social policy. So right now I'm going to go ahead and finish up with the tradition. All right. And that's the monarchy. Now what this does is once I get all of these, it says adopting all policies in the tradition tree will grant 15% growth and a free aqueduct in your first 4 cities. It also allows the purchase of great engineers with faith starting in the industrial era. So this helps with the city becoming more populous. And then also at a certain point, I'll be able to purchase great engineers using faith. So that's why I want to focus on faith now a little bit so that I can get more faith points. All right. So at this point, it really doesn't matter what I focus on because these are like lesser technologies. But I'm going to go ahead and go with mathematics. 1 + 1 is 2. Next video, Lenon plays Mario. But yeah, I was testing the system yesterday. I think I got it working. So it's going to be fun. I like the old retro games. I just want to see if my computer can handle streaming you know, a more advanced game than Mario Brothers. Thanks for being here, Kyle. Chow says, yes, this is Civilization 5. I have 6. I've played 4, but 5, in my opinion, is the best out of all of them. I have an MS1 and I downloaded Assassin's Creed from Ubisoft, but it's glitchy. Okay. The Xbox games in MSI are weak. I do have an Xbox. Well, I don't have it. The children have. They have an Xbox X. I don't know how to stream from it though. I would have to do the research to do it. But we had Game Pass, but they only played like certain games, and at a certain point, I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be paying all this Game Pass for you guys to play like 2 games all out the Game Pass. And then they asked me to buy other games. I said, y'all crazy. So they don't have Game Pass right now. Okay. Yeah, this is Civilization 5. Yeah, I'm just testing my system for some gaming. I've been wanting to do some gaming for a long time. Yeah, it is. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite game. Lenintendo. I love games as a kid. At 42, I have a gaming PC and VR. Yeah, I don't have VR. And never too old to game. Yeah, if you have the time. All right, have you ever played Streets of... I think so. Isn't that an older game? I think that's an old game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If that's the old version you're talking about, yeah, I played that. A lot of games I played, people talk about this, like, yeah, I played the first one, like Resident Evil. They got all these different versions. I remember the first one that came out, I think it was on PlayStation, the original PlayStation. My kid kept playing Fortnite. Yeah, my kids, they be playing that too. They play Roblox, Fortnite, and some other games too, Call of Duty. Did you? No, I haven't done that. That's coming. That was one of my favorite games when I was growing up. Mike Tyson Punch Out. I mean, I played that game. I kid you. I'll tell the story when we get to it. You are gonna be like, this good, because I used to spend too much time playing games. Okay, now we do have a problem. I can see a little problem happening right here. So if you look over here, this guy right here, this is India, an Indian settler, and he's coming in. I feel like he's infringing on my territory. What do you guys think? Is he infringing on my territory? Don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Because we're on the island and, you know, land is very, very important. So he could take that spot. I would have wished I had seen him before, because I would have attacked him and got him up out of here. But and I think he's going to get it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm going to let it roll. I mean, I could, you know, go back like 5 or 10 turns and then make sure I'm standing right there. But that'd be cheating. I'm not going to do that live. It doesn't mean I wouldn't do it if we weren't live, but I'm not going to do that live, okay? All right, I'm going to be here for about 5 more minutes, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah, to see, he did it. Why are you going to do me like that? You know what? And I love Indian food. I love Indian classical music, the ragas and Ravi Shankar. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to do me like that. Vijayangara. I don't know. I was even watching a special show today about an hour ago where they show how they make the tanpura. Is that what it's called? Not the food. I'm talking about the musical instrument. Anyway, Resident Evil prepared me for the yeah, of course. Yeah, right. Grand Theft Auto. You guys are so mean. What's up, Texas? All right. Yeah, this was a bad situation right here. I wish I had seen him coming over, because I would have attacked him. I don't like to go to war, but I would, just to preserve the land. It is what it is. Okay, I'll get caught up later. Okay, I'm gonna go for like about 3 more minutes here, and then I'll save this game and come back to it at another time. We'll just call this. And I still got to. I'm gonna change the thumbnail too for this game. I was testing it, but if everyone says the audio's good, the video's good, no glitching or anything like that, if that's the case, we are good to go. All right, I'm gonna found a religion real quick. I'm gonna go with Shinto. I always go with Shinto. I don't know why. I've been to Japan. That's probably why. They have other religions: Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Confucianism, Catholicism, Buddhism, Eastern Orthodox, Protestantism, Sikhism, Taoism, and Tigrism, and Zoroastrian. You know Zora? I'm going with Shinto, family. We going with the Shinto. I'm going to go with gain science when missionary or prophet spreads the religion of cities or other religions. Yeah, well, I like to focus on science. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go 15% growth rate for a city that is not at war. All right. That means you got to be very peaceful as much as possible. All right. How we doing on time? I got 2 more minutes here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and construct the lumber mill. That'll give me more production. Okay, currency, engineering. Let's go for currency, just so we get some more money going. Yeah, I'm still waiting. It's a turn-based. All right. It's my next turn. There was nothing I can do, so they go ahead and you know, I want to see something. Okay, did I already get the? Oh, I didn't. I didn't construct the. Yeah, I didn't get it. But I could cross the water though now. So let me do that. Let me go ahead and take this guy, and I'm going to have, and this will be the last thing I do. I'm going to bring him over here, and I'm going to have him cross over to see what's happening over here on this island. If anything, it might just be a small island and nothing much I can do over there. Okay, so I have the Oracle, which gives me 1 free social policy. All right, so let me go in here, and the next thing I'm going to start working on is piety, because I have the infrastructure for more religion. All right, let me look up here. At this point, this would be a good point to stop too. So I think the next thing I'll do or go for hanging gardens to give me more food. I don't think that that's really necessary. Market. I'll probably go for a granary or the lighthouse. Probably let's go for granary. I'll do that, and I'll end it right here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go in here, and I'm going to save, and I'll save this for the next live stream on this game, and I'll change the thumbnail so that it represents this particular game too. But this will be number 1. Okay, thank y'all for tuning on in. It looks like the streaming works well, and the audio is not any issue, so that's good. So I'll be doing more of these as we progress, and in particular, I'll be doing more. Keep looking over here. I'll be doing more retro gaming from the original Nintendo. All right, thank you all for tuning on in. We will be live streaming later, a little celebration party for my birthday. Today's my birthday. And thank you all so much again for tuning in. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.